Hello, everyone, and welcome to my Facebook Live, first time Facebook Live. And I'm just going to wait a few minutes while people come on to join us. I hope you all are having a wonderful evening and had a blessed day. I know I sure did. So, just going to wait till people come on. Just waiting for Brent to join us, who's the one who's going to be interviewed tonight. Hi, Pam. How are you? Hi, Keith. How are you? Hope everyone had a blessed day. Praise the Lord for a new day, a new beginning. Hi, Rick. How are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining in. Just waiting for Brent to get on here and join us. I'm so excited to share this newfound amazing supplement that I've been blessed with that has truly changed my life in many ways. And I look forward to sharing the liquid gold with all who are listening tonight. Hey, Judy, how are you? Hey, Andy, nice to see you. See if Brent is on here and I can bring him in. I don't see him. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, he's not on yet. Tony, nice to see you. Thank you all for joining in. Allison, thank you. So nice to see Mark, nice to see you too. This is an amazing experience, and those who know me know that I love the Lord. And this is something that I prayed about for months before I even got involved in. So that's what makes it even more special to me, to share that passion with each and every one of you. Judy, I'm doing awesome, girlfriend. How are you? Anthony, nice to see you. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for coming on. This is my first time doing a live video, though. Brent was nice enough to interview me a couple weeks back, and I'm actually going to bring him on right now. So give us a moment while we bring him in. Okay, I'm just waiting for him. Hey, Jose.
Hey there.
Brent. Brent.
I'm here.
Welcome. Hey.
How you doing?
I am doing fabulous, thank you.
Good, good.
And everyone, this is Brent Wright, and he is a wonderful connection of mine. We met each other through LinkedIn. We share a passion for the Lord. And he's the one who introduced me to this amazing product that I was the biggest skeptic on from the beginning, and did my due diligence and prayed for 3 months before I said yes. But I want Brent to, I'm going to let you give a little background about you and then explain why you love Somaderm
Sure.
and why it's liquid gold to you.
Right, sure. Yeah. Well, thanks for having me.
Thank you
It's
for
my,
being here.
yeah, absolutely. It's great. So my background has been in healthcare primarily, and my undergrad was in sports medicine, athletic training, and so I had a kind of a knowledge of HGH, and I knew what it could do. Um, but never ever heard of a safe and effective way to actually get it into the body until
Right.
this came along. And so when I heard about it, I did the same thing as you. I thought, man, no way. But after
Yep.
doing the research and finding out that, man, it's been tested for 15 years now. Like, it was 15 years ago. It's with no side effects, no contraindications. It relieved any fear I had of that first, because we're used to, most of us in the United States at least, are used to having medicines, and they list medicines of what they can do, but then they list, but it may cause blah, 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 blah. And the
Of
fact that with,
course.
yeah, and the fact that this just, there's no side effects, that gave me the kind of confidence to go ahead and first of all try it.
There
And
was no
so,
blah 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 to this.
right, yeah, there's no side effects.
Yep.
And the reason for that is because it's homeopathic. It's microdosing, which this wasn't something I studied, right? This was I don't think, not even most physicians, I don't think, study this type of medicine per se.
No.
We're not trained that. So I've learned a lot about what homeopathic medicine is, what microdosing means, that it's a safe and effective way. I mean, it's literally just, here I've got my little, I was going to show how easy it is, but you literally just pump this onto your
Yep.
skin and rub it in. It gets in your bloodstream. It's in your system for 3 to 4 hours. Your body metabolizes and it gets it out. But during that 3 to 4 hours, your body is getting actual somatropin, HGH, into its system, plus several other ingredients that are all natural, organic, and helps the body heal. I mean, if you don't know what HGH is, human growth hormone, it is the mother nurturing healing hormone of our body. It's the thing. So one of the things, I'll remind me, Gretchen, and we'll try to answer your questions and post comments, all that stuff afterwards.
Yes.
We may not be able to get to all of them here, but Dr. Carpenter, and I'll post his video in your comments on your video. But
Okay.
Dr. Carpenter talks about, he asks a simple question. He says, if a 16-year-old and a 60-year-old get into an accident of some sorts, right, or have the same similar sort of traumatic injury, the exact same injury, who is going to heal faster? And hands down, everyone says the
Common
16-year-old.
sense.
Right. So that's right. It's common sense.
Yep.
And so he goes into the reasons why behind that. So everyone says, well, because they're younger. Yes, but what is it in their bodies of why they're younger, and why is it that they heal quicker? And predominantly, it's all due to the HGH. It's the pituitary gland, the healing hormone that helps the body recover. And so when you realize that you
Yes, it
can
is.
finally get some of that into your system to help your body heal, to get better sleep, to have better energy, to have more focus, it's I don't know, it's liquid gold. I mean,
It
that's
is.
where that's
That's
why
why
we
I
say
call it liquid gold.
that's why we say it's liquid gold. Yeah. And
Yep.
so anyway, I probably chased some sort of rabbit trail there. So what was the original
No.
question?
So since you've been on HGH, and you're one of the few that said, I'm not going to change anything. I'm not changing my regimen. I'm not changing my nutrition. I'm not changing my exercise, my energy output, input, anything. I am just going to test this product.
Yeah.
And since doing that, what have you noticed from it?
Yeah, so I did that for the first 13 weeks. And and the reason I tested that way, because a lot of people, I think, will expect it to work without changing anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and even though HGH levels are high when we're 20, and you can look around the population and find 20-year-olds that probably aren't in the best of shape and all that kind of stuff. So it depends on
Very
how,
much so.
it still depends on how you use your body. But I didn't want to change anything because I wanted to see what the results of just this were. Now I was, because a lot of times if you get in protein shakes or start eating healthy, then other habits start coming because you're just wanting to make improvements. I wanted to see just what the gel impact would have on my body. And so for the first 13 weeks, I didn't change my exercise, I didn't change my diet, and I noticed it was the first 2 weeks I didn't notice much. Now that was just me. Maybe it was how I was applying it.
Sure.
At that time, I was only applying it 2 times a day, which now we instruct people to
Right.
load to do it 4 times. You taught me even
Yep.
empty stomach.
Yep.
And so I've learned a lot since this was June. But the first 2 weeks, I didn't notice much. But week 3, I started noticing I was sleeping great. I've always slept good. Sleep wasn't on my list. Like when I had the checklist, I didn't even think sleep was going to be a concern. But man, my sleep is great now. Great, like hit the pillow, wake up in
Like
the
a
morning.
baby.
Yeah, it's like sleeping like a baby. that my energy has improved, my metabolism increased. I lost an inch, almost 2 inches, an inch and a half, over an inch and a half off my waistline. And again, I wasn't
That's
changing.
amazing. That's
Yeah, it was.
awesome.
I
And
could
that's
feel.
huge.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, and I could feel it. And when so how does someone feel their metabolism increase, right? So for me, when I start working out and things like that, I'm hungrier and I can just feel my body burning through things. I was getting that
Yep.
same sort of feeling without increasing my activity. So when I say metabolism, that's what I mean. I just had this increased hunger and felt
Sure.
things going like I was going like a Ferrari. Things were just
Yeah. Like
burning.
a fire that's
Yes,
really burning hot.
yes, yeah.
Um,
It was
yep.
it was just going. And so since then, I mean, so now that was June, right? So it's been June, July, August, September, October. So I'm in month 6 now. My latest development, and I haven't even told the guys I played ping pong with yet because I want the advantage, right? But my, my eye,
Don't give away your secrets.
I know. I hope if they're watching, they're going to be. I'll have to bring up a couple bottles because they're going to. But so it's been 6 months. But but I swear that my eyesight is. And one thing's like I'm holding this camera fairly close, and I can read the people's
Right.
names on here. Where before I was kind of having to get where
Like far away.
I was holding it out here to where I could see, and I was thinking, well, bifocals are coming, but I think the bifocals are going to have to wait now, and so
Yeah.
that's cool. But when I was mentioning the ping pong, I started like I was playing a little better, and the reason being was because I was seeing the ball better, and that's true because I know from a Major League Baseball connection that players used to take HGH, and those was injections.
Yep.
They're now learning about the gel, but
Yep.
the reason was not so much for strength and endurance, even though it does that, but it was for eyesight because they were seeing the pitches better, and that was just so that's just cool. So I've had all sorts of my benefits have been, you
And
know,
that's huge. Eyesight is huge.
yeah. I mean, oh my gosh, when people realize what we have in our hand here, I mean, it,
Yeah.
this thing's going to be a household item. It really is. I'm just convinced that once people just try the product, they're going to realize that, oh my gosh, it actually works. I'm sleeping better. I have better energy. People might take it just for those two things. I mean, it's been
Correct.
amazing to me the amount of people that struggle with sleep, and we like
More
our sleep.
than we could ever imagine, honestly.
It
And
is
those that care to be honest about that too.
right,
Um, but
right.
I think yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but it's been fantastic. I mean, if you look at and we can post this in the comments too, but if you look at the month by month benefits, everyone responds a little bit differently, especially if they've got injuries or things that need to be healing. But it basically just follows the pattern of what HGH does for the body.
It is. And it is, I can't say enough good things about it. You know that. You
Right.
interviewed me.
Yeah.
You're the one who introduced me to this.
Yes.
So praise God for that.
Amen.
Um, um, because that's a blessing in itself. And then we get to share this amazing product that changes people's lives and offers them, a way to create their best self so they can live out their best life because our health is wealth.
Right.
So who would not want to feel better? I don't know
Right.
anyone.
Right.
And those that are listening right now, do any of you not want to feel better? And those of you who say I feel perfect, okay, I have my own opinions on that, but there is no thing as perfect.
Right.
And you know exactly what I'm talking about, Brent.
Yeah.
um,
Right.
but and it's an amazing thing that once you try it, you can share it with your family and friends. And not only that, when your family's happy, I always say a family that prays together stays together. A family that gels together glows together.
Yeah.
So who doesn't want to glow?
Right.
But then aside from that, many people are looking for a residual source of income,
Mm-hmm.
no matter what amount of time that they have.
Right.
So, Brent, why don't explain to me how that's benefited you and how you've actually been able to help other people with offering them that opportunity?
Yeah, so I think, with this, and so one of the things I looked at with this is, so first of all, there's a network marketing opportunity with this where you can get on, do what we're doing, and just talk about the product, share the product with them, talk about all the benefits. And even if there wasn't, there's a certain,
Hey, Ben.
hey Ben, this is a Grant Cardone philosophy, but Grant Cardone talks about, if you learn something and can help somebody else, you should be sharing it. You have an ethical right. You have, the responsibility to share and help other people. So we should be doing this no matter if there was even a penny to it anyway. However, there is some
Right.
significant pennies associated with this, which is very nice. So
Dollar bills.
yeah, there's a great compensation plan, which is
Hmm.
nice. So for people who are, and so who can do this? It's not for everyone, but anyone can do this. Doctors, lawyers, stay-at-home moms. We have chiropractic. We have, you name us, former NBA players, former baseball players. I mean, anyone can do this, but all it takes is you have to be able to be willing to share it with others, and that's all it takes. And so now, if we talk about how exciting of an opportunity this is, if you want to talk about getting excited,
It's huge.
so yeah, so let's talk about other. So I'm just going to go off of what I looked at. So when I was looking at this, I looked into other network marketing opportunities, right? I had been presented with everything: Isogenics, Herbalife, Mona V, Body by Vibe. I'd seen them all, but for whatever reason, I know a lot of Mary Kay reps, right? And so I looked up. I was like, well, I wonder how many Mary Kay reps there are. And so I looked it up. There's 2.4
A
million
lot.
Mary Kay reps. That's a lot. That's a lot.
A ton.
Now, could you imagine if you could have got in Mary Kay when it was early, which some people did, and they would probably talk about how amazing it is.
Right.
Well,
Now it's a
Harvard,
different story.
yeah, now it's a different story. But with this company, with this product, one product, not 20 products, not 40 products. There's 40
Not a
benefits
book.
over, not a book, not just one product that I don't store in my house. I just talk to
Yep.
people. They go to a website, order it, and get it. Um, and so it's literally that easy. But Harvard Business School teaches network marketing. And the exciting thing for this right now, when we talk about exciting opportunity, when we throw out words like once in a lifetime opportunity, that comes from people like at Harvard saying once in a lifetime opportunities are a product that is unique. There's no other product out there like this.
Nope.
This is not a HGH booster, which there are
Correct.
HGH booster out there, which
It's not a pill.
it's not a pill. It's something you just rub on. There's no competition. So that's one bullet point. The second bullet point is if it's repeatable. Is this repeatable? So I came on in April, and at April the company was growing. We went on a little bit of a pause where they didn't have product available, and some people are like, oh, they don't have product available. But the people who were on the gels, what I watched, and the people who were on it were messaging on the message boards saying, when's the product going to be available? When am I going to get my gel? Am I going to have to wait? People were worried about having to wait, which once you're on it, you realize, I don't really want to have to wait. I don't want to have to start over. I want to keep these benefits
Exactly.
flowing the way they're supposed to
Hi,
flow.
Terry. Right.
And
You want you want it now.
yeah, and you just want it. So the third bullet point is it's repeatable. Yes, it's repeatable. So it's something you order every month, and the business keeps repeating, and that's where you get what's called residual income, and that's where the opportunity comes into place. That we share this with somebody once, they share with others, and it keeps just repeating and building from there. So the opportunity is um, amazing and awesome. So, but the bottom line is, if you're watching this or thinking about it, if you're sitting on a fence, I would just say, well, try the product. If you're looking through those benefits, which we can put in the comments, if you see some of those
And
benefits,
there's a ton of them.
yeah, you say, well, I'd like that benefit. I'd like that benefit. I like that benefit. Hey, if I'd like those benefits, why don't I try it and see if these guys, are legit, which we are.
Yep. Right. No. I have someone else to answer to, and he's up there and he sees me all day long. So, um,
Exactly.
what
Exactly.
I say is the truth.
Yeah.
And I personally would not ever recommend a product to my clients or anything that I have not personally used that I do not believe in.
Right.
Um,
Well,
and
that's why, and
I
that's,
know you're the same as
yeah.
me, Brent.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
um,
And you did this,
you know,
and I know that because you waited, and I know you prayed about it, but you waited 3 months before you even tried it,
I did.
and
And
you
then a
waited,
month before I even used it,
and then a month before you even used it, and then you waited a month to make sure it was actually working, and now,
before
like,
I even tried to talk about it.
right, and
Talk
now
about
look at
it.
us, and
I'm a
now we're on,
slow, I'm a
and,
turtle.
and now you're doing your first Facebook Live, right?
Yep.
I mean, and that's
Yep.
fun and exciting, and it's not. I was a little scared to do these Facebook Lives things at first. I was like, I don't like being on the camera. I don't, but it's really not that difficult, especially when I feel
No.
like I hope there's thousands of people watching, but it's just you and me talking and sharing.
And it's just about a love of ours that we want to share with other people so they can have a better life.
Yeah,
And it's a
feel
real
better.
product, and there's a business opportunity, and you could be a soccer mom, you could be a doctor, a lawyer, you could be a stay-at-home mom, you could be anything you want, a stay-at-home dad, and you want to make some extra money while you're changing your child's diapers. This is something you could do.
Yeah,
And it doesn't take a lot of time a day to bring
no,
in some extra money. And I don't know anyone in this world today, with the economy the way that it is, that would not be grateful for a couple of extra pennies.
right. It's a way
And
to,
it's not pennies either, but it's what
yeah,
you want from it.
yeah.
You
It's a way
know,
to, it's a way to help people. It's a way to love on people. It's a way to care about people. It's brightened up, brightened. I don't know it's widened my horizons of thinking about how I can help people even with their health, my own health.
yep.
With the increased energy, I've gotten back into actually eating healthier because I've just, once you see those changes, you want to do other things to kind of keep the ball
Sure.
rolling. So it means my
Well,
workouts are better. I'm eating
and it
better.
creates a momentum, and momentum creates more momentum and
Yeah,
more momentum. So you keep going and keep going, and then you want to push a
yeah,
little further, and you want to push a little further, and that's just what happens in a human being,
right,
and
right.
it's a beautiful thing.
It is. It is.
Yep.
Yep.
And well, Brent, thank you so much. Anything else you want to add? Please, anything.
Yeah.
um
No. If someone's, will remind me to put those comments in there. I'll put that Dr.
yep.
Carpenter in there. You're going to put the benefits in there, or
Yes, I
I can add the
will.
benefits
And
in there.
please ask any questions. We will answer all your questions.
Yep.
After this, we'll respond to all of you, and thank you all for joining us. But
Yeah. Absolutely. Thanks
you
for having
know
me on.
Oh, anytime, anytime.
Yep.
And I just want all of you to know, your health is wealth, and you cannot put a price tag on your health. And you have to take care of yourself. And you have to be proactive, not reactive. Sometimes when you're reactive, it's a little too late and you already have health issues. So jump on the bandwagon now. Doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are. You're 60 years young, you're still a 20-year-old. So the choice and the ball is in your court. And we're here to help you. If nothing else,
Absolutely.
we want to educate you on the product that can change your life.
Yep.
It's not about selling, it's about education, so that you're aware of what this product is and what it can do for you. And
Right.
then the choice is yours from there.
Amen.
Amen.
Sounds
Well,
good.
thank you all for watching this tonight, and I wish you all a wonderful evening, and God bless all of you and your families. Thank you, Brent.
God bless and happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
All right. Good night.
All right, good night.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.